Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. In this episode, I will be sharing this Node 3 setup, which is basically based on this kind of recipe from Jan Van Den Hemel. So he has this procedural way to create this comfy looking cube. If you follow step by step the way he turned uh, normal cube topology into diamond shape, diamond mesh topology, and then using poke and then selecting the vertices. Actually, I can follow along up to here when he actually did extrusion in, extrusion out, and then scale inward to get this cushion. So you can do this using Sorcar or Spreadchalk. I think that's the easiest. Animation nodes maybe not yet able to do this, but the whole procedure is there. Uh, so let's take a look. So I started with a box, of course, and I can scale the box if I like. And this box I make a cut 3 times. I can have less or more, so the cushion can have more or less subdivisions. And then I'm using this diamond mesh. So we have a lot of already nodes that give our convenience to do this. With the subdivide, even we can even smooth our cushion, and give a fractal if you like. Get rid of that for now. We can subdivide twice. Even, I mean, with the poke, you can see how the poke is affecting the final result for our cushion. And here's something that's slightly tricky. Okay, so all these multiple nodes is to select an index of vertices, so that we can select this one, the one with lots of edges connecting into that vertices. Select similar adjacent edges. So we have this mask that's basically we can use to mask out the vertices, and then we can use it to do our bevel. So that's the only tricky part. But then again, on top of that, we need a way to mask out that area of face and then extrude the face, etc. That part is actually quite complicated to do in Spreadchalk at the moment, so I'm actually stuck right here. But that's okay. Okay, from this point in time, we can actually perhaps use Sorcar, but for now, I'm just gonna do it manually, just like Jan do it. You select the face, select similar face rate, select similar polygon side, I guess, and then you can extrude, right? So you can F3 and actually extrude and move on normal, I believe. Oh, so what he did actually, Alt E, extrude along face normal. Okay. Option E, extrude face along normal, extrude in. Option E, once again, extrude face along normal, extrude out. And he actually grow the selection, right? I'm on a Mac, I don't have Control Plus, so I use this select more twice. And what he did next is to transform pivot to individual points and then scale the selection inwards. Yeah, this kind of thing, it's something that I wish Spreadchalk or Sorcar eventually able to do this. So where's the individual origins? Scale in. Well, hopefully this is what we get. Yeah, I get we get our comfy cushion-like surface. But anyway, so yeah, I'm actually stuck over here. It's actually quite interesting from this step and then that extra extrude. Doing it manually is still valid, okay? To know the process and then how you can do it every steps and then make it procedural, and then maybe use Python code or use nodes to do it. it's all still valid, and sometimes the process is more interesting and more useful for you in terms of learning. So there you go. That's the whole process. I made uh, the blue part. I keep the blue part in terms of the process. So maybe in the future, if you are curious, like instead of using boxes, maybe you want to use Suzanne. Be careful with Suzanne. You're gonna have lots and lots of polygon. I don't know if you plug in the icosphere, you're gonna get? You're gonna get something, right? So this is where the nodes is actually can be really powerful. You can play around with the subdivision and then see what result you're gonna get, and make variations in between, whatever, as long you can keep the components and then whatever masking is in track. You know, you don't want to get lost. You can do like a masking of the face, like of course you can do like select just the poly. I mean, in SphereChop you can do this, and then you can do individual face extrusions and then maybe combine it back. But this is, I found, kind of tricky and dirty, so maybe we can do it better in the future, hopefully with a easier to use nodes. So if I actually do extrude separate faces with inset like behavior, this kind of thing might work. This one, I mean, this, yeah, this also not so useful in this case. Individual face extrude, oops. Separate faces. I think we have two nodes that's actually the same. Just want to point it out. You can actually do this. I found that this one is a bit rugged. Maybe you need to smooth it out as well. But yeah, the whole process is there, and thanks again to Jan to show this process. This is actually really good. Just 1 minute, and you do this, and then you can actually purchase his book, and he has a lot of recipe, and it's really cool cookbook where you can learn step-by-step procedure in Blender, do it manually, and then maybe something you can turn into codes or notes. All right, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.